want you to hold it.
Well, I gotta get the other thing up. Do you want the
Here, I can hold it.
You want to hold it? Okay, I appreciate that.
Thank you, Paige. Got this. All right.
I don't know if you needed the pen.
I don't.
I'll go on comments queued up.
All right. So, I don't know if you remember this, but we had a bracket for the NCAA Championship Series. Quinn was such a pussy, he didn't put in $5. Now, we went into the game. If Houston won the game, Romina would win the entire pot. Houston did not win. So that means Florida won. That means yes.
Yes! 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 50 bucks! 50 bucks!
Here's $50. Here's $50.
Oh, you. 50 bucks. Shania, do it again. What? Yes, 50 bucks. I want 50 bucks. 50 bucks. Yes, 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 yes.
Let me tell you this. You are
John,
lucky.
can you make it rubles?
You are lucky as shit. Let me tell you this. If Duke or Auburn would have won, I would have won that $50. I took second place, really.
Yay.
And Romina took third.
Yeah. Who put ones?
Do I get any credit for Duke losing?
No.
I am rich as fuck right now. Yay. I got it. You want to send it to you?
Oh, you won already?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, I won.
Congratulations.
So now who won? I won. Florida win. Now, do you want to say goodbye to the guys?
Wow. Say goodbye to this.
Wow.
This one.
Wow.
So, to the Ding Dong pre-show people, thank you for coming around. It's time to say goodbye.
It's $5 short.
It's not $5 short, so count it again in your fucking broken English and see if you can get it right this time, because I will not be called a liar and a cheater. It's $50, right?
Should have been 60.
Well, that's not the way it works.
Don worked very, very hard to organize all the papers and double-checked all the numbers, and he did it the classic pen and paper way.
Wow!
So he didn't have to tell anybody what was going on, and he could have just not said anything, and none of the girls here would have even known that it was over.
Nope.
You wouldn't have even known that it was over.
No hablo inglés. No
And David probably would have seen he didn't win and not tell the girls, right?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
See, David wouldn't have said anything if you would have just not said anything.
I didn't, it was meant to have someone a winner, and we had a winner.
Great job, everybody.
I'm looking here, a couple big mistakes. I think Nicole picking Saigon Junior College was not so good after all.
Thanks, blue eye, white guy.
You're welcome.
I can't judge. I was really bad too.
Dude, I got last fucking place.
Oh, who dyed their hair?
Ah, you
Shut
here.
the fuck up.
Oh, why don't you, what are you?
You're just jealous because you're a square now.
Oh, I'm a square? Trying to grow a mustache like mine.
Blue eye, white guy, funny.
David Moore
Yes, sir.
was up there.
But you needed more.
Yes, excellent point.
They always need more.
Cynthia, maybe don't joke about sports.
No, because it's his last name.
No, I know, but you're talking about
Twin DOS
Don't come
him
dirty.
not
was
winning.
an embarrassment.
Oh, but I have no shame.
Checks out.
But if Duke would have won, I think he might have won the whole thing.
Really?
Or I would have. And the great thing, Cynthia Brazil beat Mary Jane and beat Mitch.
Wow. Mitch, that's all that matters. I beat Mitch. Wow. Well, guys, this is how Russians hack games too.
Don, make it rubles now. Make it rubles now, Don.
I just gotta say, I don't know how to make it rubles. And I will say this, I've never seen such shitty racism from the Russians. Now I know why we're gonna be going to World War with you son of a bitches.
Russian only.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Russia's been our allies in all the world wars thus far.
They took over
But
Vietnam.
that's what
So
the Cold
far,
War.
they
that's
took
what
over
all
Vietnam.
They make
Except the Cold War.
Vietnamese children to study Russian.
What's that?
They make Vietnamese children to study Russian instead of English.
Smart.
My mother has to bribe the government so I could study English.
And Don, do you know that that's why we had the Cold War? Is just so that people don't acknowledge that we were allies to Russia in World War II? Yeah.
They teach Vietnamese children that Russian technology is superior to American
Yes,
technology.
it is.
That's bullshit.
Microphone camera.
They taught Vietnamese children that Russian technology was superior to American technology. When I grew up in the 1990s, that bullshit.
Guess who was first in space? Guess who was first in space?
Look at it.
A doggy? You guys murdered
America
a
was
dog.
first in space.
You're right. You're right.
Look at who buy all of the American technology in the world. Yeah! Who buy Russian technology?
Well, you were just racist towards all people today.
I'm speaking from my country experience.
She's equally racist to all
She's
races.
hating equally, that's all.
Yes.
He's agreed. Silence mean agreement.
We're started. We're live. We're live. We've been live.
I just want to say this. I want to make mention of the fact that I went to someone's birthday party. They had it in maybe the worst part of town. When we were driving there, we saw one guy getting beaten up by 4 guys. They were throwing a picture frame at him. That, of course, was. But the only place in town where you can find an arcade is in Little Tokyo.
South of Little Tokyo, north of Skid Row.
I could have been injured going to your little party.
Quinn, I was cueing you to get the mic to like make a comment because you're being talked about.
Sorry, Don, I just like to live on the edge, so I shouldn't have put a pretty girl like you in danger like that. My apologies.
We weren't really in danger. I mean, the traffic was moving. None of the cars seemed to care that like there were 3 guys chasing down a homeless guy.
4
beating
guys.
him.
4
4
guys.
guys.
It's a
Yeah.
good pass, man.
I mean, there's no
Wait a
way.
minute. What'd you say, Beckwith?
So there's demons out here, bro.
Why'd you dye your hair blonde?
I wanted to look like I was in a boy band.
The only thing is,
You want to do the intro music?
I'm trying my best to get up.
Oh, Don, we have a comment. It is from Dead by Donovan. It says, I have missed a few episodes. Who is that guy with the beautiful mustache? Question mark.
Go ahead, tell them who it is.
That's Don Barris. And is Quinn still holding on to his virginity? Yes.
Oops.
Welcome to the Ding-Dong Show. Ladies and gentlemen, now you know where you are. Let's introduce you to the cast. This woman, she is as racist as any person I've ever met. It's Nicole Train.
And we have Tay. And we have Jenya, the winner of the thing. And we have Cynthia Brazil, the loser. Hold on, I'm trying to get the comment things lined up. I just fucked everything up. Hold on. And we have...
You asked him his name.
What's your name again? Oh, yes, Gabe! Yay! Game. Oh, Game! Game! And still a virgin and a year older, Quinn! Also, we have Twin Das! Without further ado, we have David! And I've royally fucked up this chat.
How about Mary Jane, everybody? Everybody on your feet, come on.
And a blast from the past, from a far, far away, Despina! Big hand for Dumbers!
Alright, let's stop the music. Alright, let's get this thing going with some racist humor for the Vietnamese chick. It's Nicole Tran.
I moved from the Bay Area. Now I stay in Koreatown. That's the only neighborhood where you see an Uber driver on a scooter. In my neighborhood, there's a dog that barks all night long. Boy, in Koreatown, that dog's really asking for it. I got weird neighbors, man. My neighbor on the right mow his lawn at 5 a.m. He has a OCD, PTSD. Yesterday he told me he has a PSD. But I think he took too much LSD. My neighbor on the left never pick up his apples. I can smell them fermenting. Now the squirrels are getting drunk. I had to call LA Animal Control to set up squirrel DUI checkpoint. Now I see a lot of squirrels in handcuffs. I have a porcelain wind chimes. Sound like classical music. My neighbor behind me has a metal wind chimes. King, bing, bong, king. It sounds like roll call back in my high school. I love getting to know my new neighbors, but eventually they close the curtains. Across the street from me, 7 big fat white guys live in one house. They party all the time. They got 11 cars, but only 6 tires. In Asian culture, we take up the shoes at the front door. My white neighbor take up the tires of their cars and leave them on their lawn. Those guys don't cut their grass, but I can smell them smoking it. Woo! They pile up 5 matches in their front lawn. That's the trampoline for rednecks. The guy next door to them is so scared, he built a 15-foot wall. Now with all the palm trees sticking up, it looks like Mar-Lago. That's it for me now, improv! Don't look like you Asian girl. Looking at blue-eyed white girl. You don't.
Why is everything that comes from
You
your
look
mouth
like
have
a
to be
beautiful cherub.
racist? I remember when you were a nice, innocent girl. Now you come here and you're nothing but fucking racist. I could see Tay being racist, but I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe. She says no, Don. Don, and Nicole said improv now.
Improv. pink and brown, blue eye, white eye. Give me a seat and I walk on it.
Shopping mall.
Shopping mall?
All right, what I'd like to do is this. Game, come on up here. All right, what I'd like you to do, get in front. All right, what you are doing right now, Game.
What am I doing?
You are a shop owner.
I'm a shop owner.
You own a flower shop.
I'm a flower shop.
She comes in to buy flowers, but she decides that she's more interested in making love to you. So she starts
So it's a
talking.
total fucking fantasy.
No, it's not a fantasy.
Hi.
Can I show you some daffodils?
Are you the owner of the shop?
Why, yes I am.
You look handsome. You look like you should have some money on you.
Well, thank you. I mean, I do know how to arrange myself.
All right,
Oh,
hold on. And now Quinn comes in. Quinn is the virgin that works at the flower shop.
oh, you know how many flowers you
Hey, boss!
have here?
Yes. Yes, quick.
Get the camera shot.
Yeah, boss.
Yeah. What's up?
Flowers are fucking dying, man.
Why are they dying? Quit pissing on them.
I'm just talking about it as a business, man. It's
Hold on. You don't treat your boss that way.
Hey, he's my uncle's friend. Yeah, you have an understanding. Yeah, they're fucking dying, man. It's that radiation.
Radiation?
Yeah, we live near the power plant.
Oh, well, wait a minute. What? I told you to put up the lead shielded.
Who's this guy?
Oh,
Let's
he's
see,
my
man.
assistant.
All right, all of a sudden you see this guy that works in the back of the flower shop, and you find him attractive too, Nicole.
Oh,
Find him.
hi.
How's it going, man?
I love white men.
Great, man. I gotta deal with this
Let me
shield right
see. Do you have money for me?
now. I work in a flower shop, ma'am. I'm an intern.
Intern?
Technically, I'm an intern,
Do
yes.
you have another job?
All right, hold on.
Do you invest in stocks?
Hey, you're upset that you're losing out to this, so you gotta come on.
Hey,
You
you
come
know,
on
what's up, man? You know, you work for me.
Yeah?
You work for me. Now, you get back
Technically,
there.
you work for my uncle.
You get back there and you try to revive those flowers. Give those flowers mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Revive them, man.
Okay, but if I eat a couple of them, it'll be okay, right?
Why not?
Okay.
Excuse
Thanks,
me.
man.
I need to talk to him for a minute.
Ma'am, I don't get to eat flowers very often, please. This is a treat.
Can you eat flower for me? If I'm interested, buy like 10 of them.
10 of them? What? Wait.
Can he
Yeah.
carry them to the house for me?
All our inventory is poison ivy right now, and you know that's my favorite.
Yeah, well, you know.
You can't sell her all of it.
Why not?
I'm
Why
looking
not? She's
for
gonna
Give
buy
me
it.
at
orchid.
least 2 servings left, okay?
I'm looking for roses, orchid.
Yeah, we have poison ivy, man.
What
Poison ivy.
tulips?
No, poison ivy. Poison oak. If we have any poison oak, we can substitute that.
I was
right?
saving it, but okay.
You
No.
can sell it
Yeah.
for other girls, but me, he can bring those flowers to my house.
And if a couple go
you know,
missing, that'll be
remember,
fine, right?
Remember, you're like, you know, he works for me, so I'm the one.
Yeah, but you work for my uncle.
But he's
Sorry, am I cock blocking?
No, well, yes, you are, but that's the
All right.
premise of the show, right?
Yeah.
Quinn,
Yeah.
tell her that you're not interested in her and you're more interested in your boss.
Lady,
And then kiss him.
my name is not Lady.
sorry.
My name is Nicole.
Well, Nicole, me and him kind of got a situation going on right now. I work for him, and he works for my uncle, and
And after all, we're
God, your lips
florists.
are beautiful, Dad.
After all, we're florists.
Who cares? Who cares about it? All I care is just I need some handsome man like him bring flowers to my home. That's all I cares.
You know, we can have that sent over by a courier. And
Yeah, I got a
and
guy
they can
coming in
take
from
it-
New Vegas.
they need
No,
to take it,
isn't
but-
that
but,
less
you know.
expensive if you have an employee deliver to my
No,
house?
this courier works cheap.
The courier.
We give him bottle caps, man.
Yeah, and besides, that way we get to spend some time alone back there in the refrigerator case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not my type.
I'm sorry, boss.
The courier.
You know,
He's more my type.
Oh, he is.
Oh,
Well,
hey.
what about that curry?
Hey, do you
What
need
about
those
that curry?
flowers moved or what? I ain't gonna be
She
here all
wants
day.
to move the flowers. She's taken at least 8 of my poison oaks
Is that
and a
your
couple other
girlfriend?
poison
I don't
ivy.
move poison oaks no more. You know that. Why would you say that?
Is
I'll
that
be secure this time, all right? I won't fuck up containment.
is that Blondie your ex?
No, she's a courier from New Vegas.
Courier?
I
Okay.
get paid in bottle caps.
Exactly.
Okay.
Incredible. I don't know how we lucked out on that.
Well, you know.
Well, my uncle is your uncle. A lot of favors.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
You know,
that.
we're here.
She's blonde.
What does that mean?
Actually, what does that mean?
What does that?
That means you
That's
have to
just
tip
something I've
her.
heard. Something.
Because that means that you put the stickers on the bottom of the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't even know if you're a natural blonde. Are you?
The world may never know. Magician never reveals their secrets. Anyway, give me those flowers so I can get going.
You got the. You got the.
Go get them, all right.
Yeah. Get back the flowers.
Bobo, Big Hat, Nicole, and Bob! Terry, delivery boy! Game is a flower shop owner, and Quinn is a virgin! And now, without further ado, I present to you the winner of the Ding-Dong Show NCAA bracket, Jenya! Did I spell that wrong?
No.
Okay, that's cute.
What sport is it?
I have no clue. What was the sport? College basketball. College basketball.
A lot of black guys?
Yeah.
They probably were underage, right?
No, college.
College is like, what, 18?
18 to 22. Yeah.
18 to 22.
College.
There would be very few minors there.
Alright, okay, so I'm okay, right?
No.
Well, guys, you see, I'm lucky today. I can buy myself a Lamborghini. 50 bucks. Well, I guess, as you probably noticed, I am Russian.
No.
It's probably not obvious, I know. So I want to tell you about dating a Russian woman. You know, I know dating a Russian woman is dangerous. You really don't date a Russian woman, you surrender to one. With Russian woman, you American guys only have 2 choices. You can fall in love, or you can fall off the 5th floor. Well, okay. You know, there are some options too, you know, like seduce, I can seduce you, I can poison you, might even invade you. And if you're lucky, you can get everything in one night. Don't worry, guys, don't worry. No interference here, unless you have an election coming up. And come on. If I really wanted, you know, to take over, I would have way more Russian bots laughing at my jokes in the audience right now, right? So, interesting enough, I come to this country, and you know what kind of job I get offered?
Oh.
I was offered $500 per hour to become a dominatrix. Apparently, American men want me to invade them. True story. American guy offered me a job. He told me he's gonna teach me how to inflict sexual pain safely. I'm like, what are you talking about? Are we talking? Do you like choking? Hmm?
A little bit.
Yeah. Handcuffs for you, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Ray, for you, definitely waterboarding.
I am SNL. It's like fucking, it's already
Guys, don't get too horny out there. You keep your hands where I can see them. No, he told me For $500 per hour, he's gonna teach me how to step on men's balls safely. Well, what the fuck? Ты приезжаешь в эту страну, ты хочешь, чтобы тебя любили, а тебе говорят, берем одно яичко, берем второе яичко, дрын-дрын-дрын. Кладем одно, кладем второе. Guys, two together or one at a time?
Together.
Yeah. But seriously, $500 per hour to step on men's balls. It's a dream job for a feminist, right? Not a communist. And guys, if you want to be humiliated like this, get married. Forget to take the trash out. I know. But apparently you Americans, you want me to sanction your baddest desires. You want me to sanction you on your knees to lick my imperialistic Russian boot? Made in China. Bought on Amazon. True American king, huh? This guy the other night, he called me a red scare. Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, no. I am someone who is way more familiar to you Americans. I am a white Russian. You know, like a drink from Big Lebowski. Only I come dairy-free. Unless I'm lactating. You, sir, you can call me Mother Russia. Tell me, do I scare you?
A little bit.
Do I excite you? Come on, even a big boy like you needs a mommy. The guy who offered me the job, he also told me that I can be a financial dominatrix. Meaning after I'm done with you, Russian style, just imagine your balls underneath my boot, safely. I'm gonna take your credit card so I can buy myself more boots. Yeah? Yeah. Any potential customers? Come on guys, don't be shy. I have a special promo going on. Electrical tickling of 2 balls for the price of 1. Helps with erection. Since you're the closest sitting here, you actually will be allowed a safe word. Repeat after me. Не говори моей девушке. Yay! Good job. I'll punish you later. That meant, don't tell my girlfriend, please. Beep, beep, beep. Yep. I'm Jenna Dulo. Thank you, guys.
Don, you want to come say hi?
No, because
I love you, Don. Woo!
All right, just so you can kind of understand. The reason I'm not is because I'm kind of still wanting to see Nicole Tran up here, still improvising. And did she ever kiss him?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Can we have them
He
kiss?
blew a kiss to Quinn.
Yes.
He's
still a virgin.
Handing the people for
Blue-eyed, white-eyed, we need you back.
Ladies and gentlemen, keeping the funny rolling, I present to you Twin DOS.
Is he drunk? Are you drunk?
Thank you. Okay. Who is plowing through, even through a shitty life?
What the fuck did you just say?
Who is plowing through a shitty life?
I
I know I am.
Use that Duolingo, come on.
Yeah. Because I hate, I don't hate comedy, I hate comedians.
Oh, sure you should.
Join the club.
I hate, I don't talk to people and I hate them because I hear them talking to each other and they're all like, hey, I'm doing this, oh, I love it. Hey, I'm gonna do this, oh, that's so great. What the fuck are you doing with your life? What's with the positive reinforcement? Why are you not suicidal?
You have to say unalive.
Why are you not
unalive
wishing to
yourself.
end it?
Yeah.
I hate like, because I'm Mexican, all right? We don't live a happy life, and we enjoy it, okay?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Very true.
In our way, we enjoy it, and
You're not even drunk right now.
yeah, and then I come here and I hear them, and I'm like, what? Like, you wish me well? What?
They wish you were in a
Wish me Duolingo? I hate that. That too. And I'm pissed off because I was talking to my nephew, my favorite nephew. He's 25 now. And it's embarrassing to say it, but he told me he doesn't eat pussy. Yeah, yeah. I hate all that because I'm an asshole to women, all right? I'm Mexican, all right? So in your standards, I'm a misogynist, right?
Spell it.
Ask the women, what does it mean then?
No, they don't know either.
And I am an asshole to women.
Would you like a definition of misogynistic?
No.
I have one for you.
What?
I have one for you.
All right.
You didn't do exactly what they want, exactly when they wanted.
Well, that's where I was going.
Exactly.
That's where I was going. I'm an asshole to women only because I'm good at eating pussy, all right? And I hate that my nephew is gonna be begging for pussy. Because that's what you get when you're not good at that. Like, sometimes I make women come and then leave. I don't even put my dick in or nothing. I just, you're not gonna take pussy as a weapon, all right?
Woo!
You don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck are you saying?
I like that theory.
Everything's a theory.
Oh, like 3.
Okay. So my nephew was saying that to me. He's not. He's not a virgin. He's 25 already. But
How do you know?
because I helped him.
That's not good.
That's a Mexican thing. When you're 16, you go.
Catholic thing.
I can't. Well, I can't tell you the details because but in Mexico it's legal. Not here, but it wasn't.
They don't have a list over there.
But my problem with him is that
He's old now.
he's old. He's 25. He does not eat pussy at 25, right? And I hear comments online, like videos of men saying, yeah, I don't want my women to go out, like onto the clubs and shit. Motherfucker, make her want to stay. Like, why she want to stay home to watch you watch the game? No, watch you playing games like Queen, video games. No. And I heard a guy, and that was here, so that's an American guy, saying that he doesn't eat pussy because it hurts the jaw. Like, you can play like 8 hours on your mouse and get fucking carpal tunnel syndrome, but you can't eat pussy because it hurts your jaw. What the fuck? Pisses me off. But this is how important it is. This is the homework for today. Go home and ask your mom, if my dad was good at eating pussy, would you have left him?
No.
And she will say no. Thank you.
Bravo, Twin Dolls!
Yeah.
And now, I have a comment from the chat that directly has something to do with the next performer. The virgin commenting about anything that has to do with female genitalia is a big hell nah. Quinn!
I bet you guys made that Green.
Yeah, I was commenting on theories, actually. Because that's the thing I know. I'm theoretically someone who would want to get pussy, I guess.
Well, not really. Would you eat pussy?
Probably. I eat a lot. Yeah.
Do you know what pussy is?
Yes, I browsed the internet, David.
You know what it smells like?
Huh?
You know what it smells like?
I've been around Eleanor Kerrigan. Yes.
Is that stealing other people's jokes?
I don't know, is it?
Yes.
Okay, I apologize. I've heard so many people use it. I thought it was
Eleanor Kerrigan is the president's wife.
I love Eleanor Kerrigan. It's great. I'm joking. I'm apparently stealing a joke. My apologies. That's Don's specifically, right?
It's the people that say it.
Okay.
But it is technically joke theft.
All right.
Because what you're doing is you're saying something that's not said publicly, but said in the lore of the Comedy Store hallways.
Some
but
exposed
you
goddamn
just
business.
delivered it, yeah.
All right.
Very unprofessional in many ways.
Won't happen again. Much like in laughter in the rest of the set. Damn, well, that's one lie, yeah. Anyways, I'm 34 now and a virgin. And... Huh?
Fix that.
Yeah, well, you know, there is some good to it, being a virgin at my age. Like, I'm good at Call of Duty.
You're not even good at that.
Yeah, I am. I got 69 kills one match.
You say the N-word?
No. Maybe I'd have gotten 70 if I had. But yeah, I got 69 kills, and that's the only time that number's ever meant anything to me.
Speaking of video games, would you like a question from the chat?
Yeah.
Question for Quinn. What character in Street Fighter did Mary Jane kick your ass with at the arcade? Question mark.
She cycled through a couple characters. She
I
did.
think it was the girl that got you.
Well, Robbie beat me with Chun-Li. I mained Ryu.
No, we're talking about Mary Jane
Yeah,
kicking your
You
ass.
named Ryu?
Yeah,
It was
I
the
usually
girl
don't.
with the white flowy outfit.
I forget. I think that one might have been also Chun-Li.
I'm not.
What were the size of her thighs? They will know.
Oh, she did the really electric flutter kick.
I think that might. I'm actually not too familiar with Street Fighter.
Or the females that play Street Fighter.
No, I'm familiar with a couple of the characters. I know Ryu, I know Elena, I know Chun-Li, and that's kind of it.
Too many.
Okay, it was supposed to be a fun question. You kind of beat it into the ground.
That's what I do.
But you do acknowledge that I kicked your ass.
Yeah, no, it's some fun games.
Proceed with comedy, please.
Anyways, I was considering that if you count YouTubers on disability, America probably has the funniest state-sponsored media. I don't go to CNN or MSNBC for my news. I go to a place I can trust, CWC.
What's that?
It's, you know, you don't want to hear about it.
No, we do. You already made the fucking joke. Tell
You
us
said it. What is it?
It's Christian Weston Chandler, folks.
Ah, you suck. Don't explain it. Never mind.
I told you I wasn't gonna. I did.
Next joke.
No, fuck no. Okay.
All right.
Oh, God.
I walk around Hollywood late at night sometimes, and I like to play a game where I see people and I decide, do they have schizophrenia or are they doing a self-tape for their agent? I saw a sign the other night and it said, "We are to square footage what Hollywood is to dreams." And I thought, God damn, what a banger slogan for a demolition company.
Nice.
I moved into a new place a while back. My old roommate sucked, that's why. And part of the reason is because he thought he was the Riddler from Batman, but for real. And I guess I was the Batman in that situation in that I wanted to inflict head trauma on him rather than get him therapeutic help. He also had a television, 4K television, although by the end I think it started to malfunction. One of the Ks went missing because all it played was Birth of a Nation. Speaking of, I found out I was related to Robert E. Lee a while back, which is pretty interesting because women of color make my South rise. Huh? Yes, actually. Distant cousins. It's an interesting family tree. The Lee family.
Trade for sure.
Chung-Li is the one that...
Also, she's my second cousin.
Chung-Li.
Yeah, also related.
Did you fuck her?
No, that's incest. I'm not from
You're related to a
Alabama.
character in the video game?
Huh?
You're related to a character in the
Yeah,
video
through
game?
Lee.
No, this is Chunli.
Yeah, that's Chun-Li, but her last name is Li. So we're related.
Li.
Yeah, well, that's how the Chinese spell Li. So.
I'm gonna be quiet during your performance.
No.
See, David, that's how you do it. That's how you don't get interrupted. You just are immensely boring. That's what happens. They won't interrupt you.
It's not true.
All right. You know, turning 34, it puts me at a weird generational gap kind of part of my life where
You're not putting.
Huh? All right. Anyways, it feels like the generational gap opened up under me like the San Andreas fault, except it's realizing that my life is my fault. Kids are saying weird shit these days, stuff like skibbity, Riz, get out of my Discord, old man. I learned a new one a while back called For the Streets. You know what that means?
No.
Well, the way I learned it is I got hit by a fucking car. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
Give it up for Quinn.
Yeah, it broke my funny bone, so that's why this set sucks. But as I was being scraped off the pavement by the EMT, he kept telling me, you gotta hug yourself, which is, you know, weird because I usually only hear that from my therapist. I'm kidding, I don't go to therapy. Maybe I should.
No. Sex therapy.
Ladies, you know. Anyways, I'm a big nerd. I have some nerdy interests like video games, collecting things. I have a sword collection now. Yep, first one's a Zweihander, and it means 2 hands. Ladies, my DMs are open. Anyway,
close them up.
That's my time.
Woo!
Yes. Yes, it's a euphemism for my
Quinn, you got a compliment.
Yeah?
One of the Black and Blue says, I like Angry Quinn.
Am I angry?
I don't know.
I'm not. I'm good.
Stop yelling.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Cynthia Purcell!
Woo! Thank you. How are you doing, Comedy Store? So, there's been a lot of talk about the new movie Snow White. Spoiler alert, she's not white. You know, Disney is trying to go diverse on Snow White, so they went Latina. They could have gotten me, I'm white and Latina. Now, most people don't believe that I'm white. My very good friend come over today and she says, Cynthia, you are too white to be Latina. And I said, and you are too dumb to be talking. Why do people pretend like they've never seen a white Latina before? I'm gonna refresh you guys' memory. You guys ready? Shakira, Sofia Vergara, cocaine. Wait. Is that why they cast Snow White as Latina? Think about this. Snow White is not white. Snow White is not the fairest of them all, not next to Gal Gadot. If she's not white and she's not fairest, her cocaine is. Very fair pricing. The evil queen, she's not the villain, she's a cartel. She's not jealous of Snow White, she's angry at Snow White because Snow White has great logistics. 7 tiny tunnel diggers delivering the cocoa for the locals. And the magic mirror is not magic, it's fucking Siri. It's a straight up government snitch. The evil queen goes, where the hell is Snow White stashing her shit? And he says, mula mula in the walls. So based on that, based on casting, I don't think Gal Gadot should have been the evil queen. I think it should have been Sofia Vergara because she's Griselda. Woo! Yes? No, I lost you guys on that one. No? Hello, привет, как дела? You're Russian, right? Ukrainian. Oh, sorry. Beep, beep. No, because she said, really? Beep. That was 6 minutes already?
7 now.
Oh, wow. That went fast. Okay, thank you guys.
Finish your thought? You want extra 30 seconds to finish your thought?
Oh, no, it's just because I was half of my set. It was much slower at home, but it's all good. Thank you guys very much. Have a good night.
And now, newest. Oh, hello, Don.
Don't we have Ukrainians in here?
What? I can't hear you. You're not on camera with a microphone.
I said, don't we have Ukrainians in our cast?
No, I don't think so.
Russia. What?
Forget it.
Okay, yeah, I made a mistake. We get 3 more minutes of Cynthia Brazil.
Okay, let's try this. This is a brand new
Sorry
material.
about that.
No, you're totally fine.
I swear it was 11:15, and so then when it got to 11:11.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's why I was like, well, I was practicing at home.
Yeah, I can't do the other because I'm watching the comments on this one.
Oh, okay.
So sorry, it's that.
Totally fine.
Bravo, bravo.
Okay, so we're talking about fairy tales, right? You know what's a fairy tale? It's when you first start dating, right? It's a fairy tale. Right? Anything he tells you, you're like, ha ha ha, so funny. Right? You're like, you feel like you're Dave Chappelle. You're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna ghost my friends and release my Netflix special. You know, anything you tell your partner, he, she, they, them will laugh. And then 3 months go by, and you feel like you're in the courtroom. Anything you say can and will be used against you. So what changed, my guy? You guys stop exploring. You stop going Christopher Columbus on thy nether regions. It's the truth, guys.
It's true.
Where's the romance? What happened? You guys started using too much honesty, right? You guys stop hurting each other. In a relationship, for a relationship to work, you either keep your pride or you get head. You can't have both. Unless you are a gay guy. Because if you're a gay guy, with great pride comes great heads. Much like Spider-Man minus the spider. Just a guy shooting his web. Yeah. But I'm a woman, so that doesn't work. And I've always been a woman. I am non-GMO in my South America, extra GMO in my North America. But I'm much like a guy when it comes to sex. I am ambitious, so I too want to get ahead in life. So how do you fix that problem? I don't know if I have time. How much longer do I have?
I'm lost.
1 minute.
I don't know. She
Keep
says
it
1
going.
minute.
1 minute.
1 minute?
She saes 1 minute. Okay.
Finish his joke. Fuck it.
Okay. Okay, where's I don't think I have time for
your
that.
notebook?
No, you do
You
have.
want your notebook?
Do I?
Let's
Okay.
go!
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so how do we fix that? How do we fix, like, instead of just getting one-time head a month, you grab her and you look into her eyes, not the tits, into her eyes, and you tell her, you are the only woman for me. I love listening to you. You are funnier than the boys. You will watch that Jaws work. Instead of getting head once a month, you're getting Shark Week. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. I say, be the Steven Spielberg of your relationship. Because sharks, like BJs, keep the ecosystem in check. And they keep seals and Latinas from overbreeding. Thank you very much.
Bravo, Cynthia Brazil. I apologize. The issue is I can't set the alarm on this phone because I've got the comments, and Don wouldn't unlock his phone so I can do the alarm, so I'm guessing.
It's totally Thank you very much, Marisa.
And now, new to the show, game.
The green one, please. Thank you.
Green. I'm colorblind. I don't know if you knew that.
Sure.
This does not look green. It looks gray. And
I'm sorry, sir.
yeah,
I don't know you.
Sounds like a skill issue.
I mean, color blindness. You know, like even my family would be like, you know, they'd like to say they're so accepting, but they, oh, Uncle Gabe's colorblind. Ah! You know, that's all it is. And they claim, like I said, they claim to be progressive and everything else, but you know, like they don't mind picking on me for something I have absolutely no control over. So, Signalgate. How many of you have been following Signalgate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, like I looked at that and I said, you know, a 13-year-old kid guards his porn staff with better op security than the administration does, right? You know, like.
Get him out of here! Not you. That's for Mitch.
Oh, hi, Mitch. Yeah. So I worked at a major private university here in Southern California for a long time, and people ask me, "Oh, why didn't you get a degree when you were still there?" Because it's part of the employee benefits, so it's nice. And I didn't take one because after working with the professors for 8 hours a day, I could not imagine spending another 3 hours sitting in their classroom, listening to them, because I just did not like them that much. You know, they say they know all this stuff, and they really don't have a grasp on real life. You know, they know their topic, but you know, they treat people like crap because, you know, you don't have a PhD, so you're nobody. And you know, there's this class system there at the university. And you know, I worked with one guy, and he used to give me shit about, "Game, you're leaving 10 minutes early every day." And I said, "Yeah, and I came in 10 minutes early in the day." And he said, No, you stay until 5 o'clock. Okay, so I stay until 5 o'clock. 5:01, I'm walking out the door, and he says, "Where are you going?" I said, "Hey, you know, 5 o'clock, I'm on my way out the door." And he said, but I need you for something." And I said, "I'm not the one watching the clock, you are. So, bye." And just kept walking out the door. So, you know, and one thing at USC was...
You might not want to say the name.
Oh. Okay.
It's okay.
Like I said, major private university.
Are you still employed by them?
No, I'm not.
Oh, then go proceed.
Okay. No, I'm not. I left them a long time ago. I worked for a total narcissist at the time. She brought somebody up at the office Christmas party. She had her assistant on stage with her, assistants on stage with her, and she said, seriously, in all seriousness, she said, "Welcome to the office Christmas party. I want you to all thank me for this party, because if I didn't approve the budget for this, none of this would be happening." Her assistants were standing right next to her, which it's just weird. So, you know, when I look at that kind of narcissism, this is years ago. Then I look at, like, you know, our current administration, and I'm like, wow, you know, she was worse. You know, that's the way she is. You know, the beep, 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 beep. That's fine.
It's not your content, it's the time.
Well, that's fine.
Got a free ride, and he said, "Fuck that." People worked their whole lives to go to USC, and this guy was like, "Hell
Is it
no."
wrong? Am I wrong?
Yeah, Bruin class of '84. So.
Woo! Yay!
Room 5.
So.
More room.
Hell yeah, dude. See a girl with a broken smile?
But I did meet my wife there.
Woo!
Yay! Let's wait and hear about that next week.
Yay!
Big hand game! Yay! And now, without further ado, I present to you Tay.
Thank you. How's everybody's week going? Good, good. Not mine. My ex texted me this week. Was not great. We did split fairly amicably. I wanted us to grow together and plan a life in the future, and he wanted to stay within a 2-mile radius of his mother and his glory days of high school.
He reached out to me because a few weeks ago my dad came to visit, and he was here for work, and he stayed at the hotel that my ex-boyfriend works at. He works at a restaurant there. He's staying at the hotel. And so my ex-boyfriend sends me a screenshot of Instagram DMs from one of his coworkers. And it's a photo of me and my dad walking to my dad's hotel room from behind, and her saying, "Hey, I saw your ex-girlfriend. She's with an older guy." And my ex-boyfriend, he knew it was my dad. My dad went to go say hi to him. They're very nice and everything like that. But this girl was trying to, I don't know why, because she knew that we broke up. So I don't know why she was like trying to be like, "Look, she's here. Okay, it's been a year. Like, what? Who cares at this point?"
Yeah.
So he, he thought it was funny and all that. And then, he's like, "Oh, how are things going?" And this, that, or the other. And then I was like, "They're cool, but I like gotta go." He always calls me. He really never texts. I think it's because he doesn't know how to read. Anytime that I would send him a text message, he would always just call and he'd be like, "Hey, what's up with that text message?" I was like, "I said, what do you want for dinner?" And And there's several instances where that happened where it just proved that he couldn't read. So there was a friend of his, and he followed the friend and the friend's wife. Then the wife posted a sonogram and then a little thing that was like, "Oh, this is the 1-year anniversary of our angel baby. We're so sad," because the wife had a miscarriage. He texted it to me, and he texted it to his mom, and he goes, "Look, Hannah's pregnant." And I went, "Hey, did you read what that said? That's not what's happening." And then I explained the concept to him, and he goes, "Well, why would she post a sonogram if she's not pregnant?" And I said, "Well, she was, and now she's not, and that's why she posted it." So there were many instances like that, and just any time. And so when he sent me that, I was like, "Oh, haha," like, it was my dad, good old Justin, he was there. They said hi and everything like that. But that coworker does piss me off, because she's been one of those girls that every time I would see her, she would be like, "Oh, like, I'm just like so cool, and everything's so great," and that's what she wanted to do with him in the back. So she was very annoying. I didn't really like her. She was kind of, I don't want to say pick me, because I know that's a little bit offensive to white women these days, so I'm not going to call her a pick me. But she was just very much of like, anytime he would talk about anything, like he was watching Breaking Bad, one of the most like popular shows in the world, and she'd be like, "Oh my god, I don't know why I like didn't get into that before. You're so right. It's like so good. I'm gonna watch it." And I was like, "Yeah, it won like 9,000 awards. Of course it's good." But he would like fall for it every time. He'd like eat out of the palm of her hand. She'd be like, "You're so funny." And I'm like, "He has an IQ of 10. Of course he's funny. He doesn't know what anything means." And it was just consistently stuff like that. And then I remember when we broke up, she like, messaged me, and she's like, "Oh, did you guys like break up or like whatever?" And I was like, "Oh fuck." I'm like, "Here we go." So she, I was like, "Yeah, like it was like whatever, all that." And she was like, she's like, "Are you seeing anybody?" And I was like, "Wait, what do you mean, am I seeing anybody?" And she was like, "Yeah, she's like, you're kind of cute, whatever." So she then turned around and asked me out after 6 months after our breakup. Woo-hoo. Anyway, don't answer your phone. Put on Do Not Disturb. Don't talk to your exes. Good night. Big hands. And now, a fabulous blast from the past, Despina.
Hello, babies.
Yay!
Long time. How are you, pussycat?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I just met this beautiful boy in the entrance. That's why I'm still here, otherwise I don't give a shit. I just come from Europe.
Ooh.
No sex.
Aww.
No sex in USA. In Europe we're amazing. But here in USA, you need some lessons, some sexual lessons, like I start to watch some American porno movies to educate myself. I want to be a good student. And they say only 3 words: faster, deeper, harder. And I say, Vafakulo, why you say all this? You can just say, and instead you say, I'm coming, I'm coming. You can say, I'm here, I'm here. Yes, of course, we are here. Are you coming alone or with company? So that's all. 3 words. Make it more, you know, I'm European, so people here are vegetarian, they go to the gyms. So I'm looking for someone to kiss me vegan and to fuck me organic, but nothing. So no sex, I'm very depressed. My life is empty. Spider started to come in my pussy. I want to play the Spider Woman. I will be the perfect actress for this character. So now I stopped the sex. Guys, I would love someone to fall in love with me for my sense of humor, but unfortunately I have a beautiful ass. So let me show you what is a Russian girl. How the European we have sex. The Russian girls.
Yeah.
Da. Harder. Deeper. Faster. I'm done. Bring me the stolition again.
Yay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like this. Bravo, bravo. Italian. Italian orgasm. Hey, amore! I'm coming! I'm coming! This is a huge orgasm. Oh. German orgasm. Glibbetig. Mein Gott. Mein Gott. Mein Gott. Turkish is a little belly dance. I'm coming! I'm coming! My favorite European accent is British. You feel like you fucked the refrigerator. So the British guy in the bedroom, the man is like this. I'm here. I arrived.
Yay!
What else? This is a European accent in bedroom. Now no sex, now I suck chocolates. Day and night I suck chocolate, black, white chocolate. And chocolate is better than sex. Let me tell you why. You can suck a chocolate in front of your mother. I have no hairs in my mouth after eating chocolate. Chocolate, my sexy lady, can satisfy you, even if it's not so hard. With chocolate, the size doesn't matter. At the end, I can drive and I can suck a chocolate with safety while I'm driving. So, if you have questions about no sex, write my number. Give me a phone after the show. I'm gonna give you lessons. USA, no sex, American lessons. 310, 69, 69, 69, 69.
And now, without further ado, I present to you David!
What you got there? Wow! All right. What's going on, Belly Room? How you guys doing? Everybody good? Congratulations to the U.S. or the Yukon Huskies on the women's championship and the men's team, the Florida Gators. The Florida Gators winning the men's national championship in basketball.
Yes.
Also known as the makers or the founders of Gatorade. Okay, the Florida Gators, or the Florida Gators, Gatorade. Had it been Florida State, it would have been known as Seminole Fluid. So I'm glad it went to. I'm glad it went to the Gators. I'm glad the Gators did it. That I've been saving that joke. A dirty old lawn guy used to tell me that joke every summer. So I was saving that. Calling that was one in the hole. I was like, oh, I remember his little stupid joke about the Florida Gators. I like to eat. I like going out to eat. Anybody like fine dining? Anybody like fine dining? Anybody like being pampered and shit?
Yes.
I love that shit. I only do it every so often, like around my birthday and whatnot. And I called in the reservation. We ate over, and we got a steak, and I got a bottle of wine. They said I'm actually I'm in the culinary arts. I'm a cook. I'm a wine cook. So they stuck me right at the window where you can see the kitchen. And I wanted to see where the dishwasher was. They wouldn't show him to me. I wanted to know where the fuck that guy was, because that's how I started. I was like, hey, where's the guy? That guy, come on, where? No, they wouldn't show him to me. And I was like, come on, I don't want to see cook the steak. I want to see the guy responsible for keeping this fucking place clean. As anybody else would. Where's the person making the salads? Where's the guy fluffing the salads? Where's that guy at? No, they would just show, okay, this is how we put it in the oven. That's it. I also ordered a bottle of wine. I like to play, they don't know that I don't know anything about wine, but I like to play fake sommelier. You know, I like to, sommelier, not sommelier. I'm not sommelier, there's a difference, okay? Sommelier is a person that is a wine connoisseur, knows how to drink the wine, and they tell you everything about the wine, and I like to do that impression. I love to do that. This is fake sommelier. Yes, it was a cold winter, yes. Yes, Napa Valley was very sunny when they brewed this. It was very sunny. The farmer beat his wife once a week. Yes, it was they trucked this shit over in a Honda. Thank you. They have no idea I'm a comedian. So they're like giving me like here, we have a French Cabernet, but it wasn't available. We usually have it, but and I was like, all right, well, where's the English Cabernet? She didn't laugh at first, but then she's like, oh, you're joking. Okay, all right. And I'm like, and I like to say Cabernet like cabaret. Completely different. Put some leg in it. Cabaret. Give me a French cabaret. Get over here. I love that shit. Wouldn't it be funny if like you had the sommelier like solving CSI mysteries and shit? Like, give me that wine. Yes, he killed his mother and she's sitting over there. Just give me the wine. I know exactly what happened. Somebody's in fucking trouble. They're in this room right now. I love that. Let's see here. Hey, did anybody have eggs this morning? Anyone have eggs?
Yes.
Anyone?
Yes.
You rich bastards. Fuck you all. No, I literally have freelance chickens in my backyard. Some of them are so freelance they actually left the yard. Now the thing about freelance chickens is they actually like to lay eggs and hide them. Okay, so every day for me is Easter.
Woo!
I have to find the fucking eggs. I want breakfast. Where are they? Where are the damn eggs? There's a chicken in this one. I just want eggs. Damn it. You know, Easter lands on 4/20, so everybody's getting a green egg.
Woo!
Yeah, think about that. All right. Let's see what else we got here. I know there isn't for lack of a musical presence in this show, I apologize, but I am going to do some great musical impressions for you.
Yay.
All right. Okay, this is Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam, the grunge 90 band Pearl Jam. I know this might be before you guys' time. I understand and I apologize. But Eddie Vedder, if he had to work at a Pizza Hut. Jeremy's Pizza, can I get it to go? Thank you. Thank you so much. This is Scott Stapp of Creed. with arms wide open under the sun. This is the lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots. It's the same fucking guy! I don't know how the fuck the 90s got away with that shit. But they did. Alright. Anyway. I'll do some more impressions. I'll get away with it. Fuck it. Don't worry about it. It's just between you and me. It's fine. Alright. Now I know that recently O.J. Simpson died. O.J. Simpson, he recently died. He passed. Do you think his last words were, "Nicole, I'm coming to see you"? It could happen. What? Oh, hey, we're gonna revamp the whole Sanford and Son. Who do you think you want to play Red Fox? That was my impression of Red Fox playing Fred, as O.J. playing Fred Sanford. Yeah, let's get O.J. Why not? What could go wrong? Hey, give me my Heisman back, you big dummy. You know, come on. Who would get people would tune the fuck in. I'll tell you that right now, especially this day and age. Oh my God. We got a dude who almost went to jail as a president now. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, this is my impression of any Matthew McConaughey fans out here. Okay. That's cool. No, it's fine if you're not a fan. I don't care. All right, this is Matthew McConaughey in the movie Lincoln Lawyer. Your Honor, that is not all right. I rest my case. You find defendant not guilty. Oh. Cases keep getting slimmer. I keep getting older. Oh. This is Matthew McConaughey if he was a fan of the University of Texas football team. Wait! Ohio State winning? That's not all right. Did anybody? What's up? Thank you. Did anybody see the Oscars? The Oscars happened last couple of months ago. Anybody? That guy? Cool. Well, I don't really watch the Oscars. I watch the AVN Awards. Those are the awards for porn. I had to go over some of the winners with you. Okay. All right. The winner for Best Gangbang went to the movie called All In. Okay. All right. She lost everything in blackjack, including her ass. All In. Yeah. The best. I'm going to say this. That superseded last year's winner, which was Everything Everywhere All at Once, which was a famous Japanese bukkake, or a circle jerk, if you will. And I'd like to say the best cop drama was All In, Good Cop, Bad Cop, Nasty Cop. All In. Best sci-fi, The Tripod. Okay, The Tripod. Just use your imagination. The Tripod. Thank you, everybody. That was my time. Appreciate you.
And now, before I bring up the next performer, I should read some chats.
Hey.
They say about this next performer, he has no job. Well, he does do 2 jobs, blowjobs and hand jobs.
I'm up for a CJ.
Another random chatter says a crusty old jizz sock ain't gonna get you a job. That's what my great-grandpa used to say. And somebody else said, yup. Big hand for Mitch!
Yay!
Yeah!
Now, Mitch, you and Dawn on your show, everyone tune in every Sunday at 5:30 p.m.
I had 5 friends last time.
You lied.
I did have 5 friends.
Allegedly.
Is this mic better?
You're supposed to use the green one.
Oh. That's better.
Yes.
I have 5 friends.
Yeah, they were rubber duckies.
Were they held against their will?
No, they volunteered to be there.
I don't believe it. Thank you, Mike.
Well, you should have tuned in Sunday. You would have believed it.
Yes, yes. And so, why don't you tell us one of the fun segments on your show and do that now?
Oh, I write really good, funny jokes, and then Don helps me punch them up.
Oh, hold on. Cyberstalker number 1 said about your friends, butt plugs of various sizes.
Not true. Nope, not true. That's not true. Princess Persephone is better than that.
She is very beautiful.
Thank you. All right, can I do my joke?
Well, of how many, let me start that over since
Yeah.
we might have gotten a glitch. Cyberstalker Black says, Mitch has a show with friends. An example of how many friends he has is like a great live show that crashed.
I still don't get that one either.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1. You want the Virgin to explain
Yeah,
why he's
can you
playing?
explain that to me, Virgin? I don't understand the
Queen, what's the rule? What's the rule? What's the rule?
You gotta come on camera, Queen.
To the mic.
It doesn't matter. That's cheating because you were never supposed to have the mic there. It's supposed to run through the soundboard.
Yeah.
He can't come on camera because he's a virgin.
Cynthia beat you to it.
That was a joke I would have wrote. That's a good one.
But okay. Anyways, we were offline for a second. We're back up.
That's what you wanted to say?
That's what I was called up to say, wasn't it?
No, you were laughing at something.
Explain what you were laughing at.
The show crashed.
Can you explain the comment and why it made you laugh and why Mitch didn't get it?
Well, Mitch, I guess, didn't know that the show crashed for a second, but we're back up now. So I just thought it was very funny because we were down for a couple minutes.
I'm glad we did that segment.
Big him for quitting. He's still a virgin. Cyberstalker number 1 says, not the first time Mitch's face has broken a stream. It's usually from a peeing stream.
That's not true. It's always live streams.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 3 says, Mitch comes on camera all the time.
Where's the proof of that? Exactly.
Don't know. Cyberstalker number 1 says, did you know both the director Stanley Kubrick and the writer Mario Puzo both died the year Mitch was born, and that's one they never have to cross paths with.
Well, I think that's just further proof that their talent seeped into me when I was a baby.
Okay.
I think my best friend Don would agree.
He told you the jokes you punched up.
I did.
I am not your friend.
You keep doing.
Where's Romina?
Okay, we had a flood, and she would have died in the cage had I not opened the cage and had her deal with the flood.
You didn't bring her.
No, I was trying to keep her safe from the flood.
Guess who won the brackets?
Who won the bracket? Was it me? Okay. How good did I do, Don?
You were the worst person.
Oh.
Fucking pussy.
I don't. Yeah, but well, they say you are what you eat. So how about that?
Wow.
Thank you.
Don, you said Mitch was the worst person, but he was talking about the brackets. How do you do there?
Oh.
That's what you rushed up here to say.
He got on camera with a mic.
Yes, he did. You know what? You missed his birthday party.
He was invited.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't leave.
Let me tell you this. It might have been the worst time I've ever had my fucking life. I'm following virgin at a fucking birthday party.
Yeah.
And every girl had to be a virgin there.
Would it have been better with your best friend?
Shout out to you, man.
All right.
Don did want you there.
Yeah.
Stalker, Don will appreciate this one. Hold on, Mike.
Can I tell you this?
Cyberstalker number 1 says if Mitch was really Don's friend, he would get a Don Barris tattoo tramp stamp.
Oh.
I don't think Don would like that.
I would love it.
I'll have to run it by the producer of the show. One of them.
Well, you should, and we've only had one person in the history of the Ding-Dong show get a tattoo. His name was Big Dog, and he was famous for the anal rape rap, and he got the words, Simply Don, the Ding-Dong show. This exactly like this, but it used to say Simply Don. And then he got busted for hustling multiple credit cards. He got busted for multiple credit cards on his possession while his buddy was doing fake gay prostitution hustling, and he did 3 years in prison with a fresh Simply Don the Ding-Dong show tattoo.
I don't know how gay prostitution relates to me at all. I gotta be honest.
I think some people have ideas why.
Do we get traffic from prisons for this show?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, because you know. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that would.
Because I've been to prison.
No.
Hey, can I?
Grab another mic. This needs batteries. Hand it to David and grab a different one. Thank you, batteries.
Hey, you know what you gotta do?
It's working.
What?
You gotta let some guys fuck you.
I don't think we can do that on the show.
Why can't we?
Did you say why can't we?
That's what I said.
Because YouTube would have us banned, and I would never want to do that to
We got a
My
question
mentor.
from an audience member. Yes,
Hey,
go
Mitch doesn't matter, but can you tell the security I'm cool because they're mad at me?
Why are they mad at you?
That was funny.
In all fairness, during I don't know whose performance, he repeatedly beat his head on the table.
Tay was so funny.
And then say you're sorry or shut up.
Sorry.
She's new.
See, he never did that for my set, because my set's never bad.
Just so you know, we had our first ding-dong cast on the Fraser Smith show.
You hear that? He called us cast.
You're not.
You were not part of it.
Oh.
Good.
You're next week.
No.
Testing. 1, 2. Testing.
And
Thank you, David.
thank you, David. Right on it. How come you didn't go to Quinn's party?
I was working.
I saw a guy near there getting beat up by 4 guys. They kept swinging this picture frame at him and hitting him on the head. And then he wanted me to go to this fucking stupid thing.
I apologize. I know usually around your birthday we hang out in Skid Row and try to find the date. Yeah. But I was working that night, so I apologize.
I do want to find out one thing. I saw that little video clip where some girl said that she would go out with you. And what did you do about it?
Okay.
Yeah, you take the shortcut.
Yeah.
That's my best friend, everyone.
Not your friend at all.
Yeah, it just kind of fizzled out. We didn't take down each other's information or anything, and just, you know, nothing happened.
Whose fault is that?
It's mine.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. It was just at the show kind of as a bit. I don't know. Didn't care.
Okay. Do you want a cyberstalker comment?
I'd like, quick, could you come back up here, please?
Yeah.
Quinn, do you understand how that could be good for you and for the show?
Yeah.
We could have brought this girl here. We could have done all this. We could have had you have sex with her right here.
Yes.
Yay! He could have his type too, just whatever the fuck he wants.
What is your type?
Willing.
You've heard this General Lee joke, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Porn search preferences. Ask him.
What's your porn search preferences?
It's a lot.
If you
Come on, I can't. You gotta come
up and do the mic.
All right.
Don't say the wrong one.
Let's do the joke again.
It's lately I've just been going
to be moved over a little bit.
Your punchline, Quinn, is Ebony Angels, I believe.
Yeah, that is a big one.
Yeah.
It's just a category.
Now you've just given up. You just click anything.
Yeah, it's kind of just it's Russian roulette. Races roulette, they call it.
I don't know what to do with this.
I'll tell you this. Where does Nicole Tran go?
Her parking ran out and she has to wake up early.
I have to get up at 2 in the afternoon tomorrow.
I'll make sure to tell her, Don.
I have to get up early.
She said,
That's my time, everyone.
no, you're not allowed to leave yet.
Those are fresh batteries.
Bitch's kink is dwarfs with LYCANTHROPE disease.
Oh, listen, throat.
Oh.
Lycanthrope. Lycanthrope. I thought it was
It's a barnacle, so we lost him on.
Oh, we lost him on it. Okay. Cyberstalker Black says Mitch has a show with friends. An example of how many friends he has is like a great live show that crashed.
I had 5 friends on there. Yesterday, I had 5 friends on.
Why do I want to slap you every time?
Every time I come here, you guys want to slap me.
Do it, Don.
I'm not going to because he's so fucking feminine. I'd probably break his nail.
Oh, I have a confession to make, Don.
Go ahead.
I was on TikTok earlier, and there was somebody that was on live, and I sent them a gift, and I have this on video as proof. They said, "Hey, Mitchell come and sent me a gift. She's so pretty." And then he just kept saying it over and over again. And I tried to tell him that I'm not a woman, and he just kept saying, wow, she sent me a rose. She's so pretty.
You are pretty.
Yeah, but I'm pretty as a guy.
No, it's a girl. How many people think he's a pretty girl? Even Jerry applauded that, right?
They were, yeah, but they were applauding the show because the show's good.
Cyber Stalker Bunny says saying Mitch has friends is a bit of an exaggeration.
There was 5 there. I don't know what to tell you.
Followed by
One of them was
Cyber
royalty.
Stalker Hi-Fi. Mitch is a great comedian. No, I'm just joking.
Aww.
That's the one you awe at? They're like, he eats shit for breakfast, and you're like, ha! And then someone goes, he's not funny. And you go, oh.
Okay. By the way, the rest of the club is completely closed up, so we got to get out of here.
Okay.
So Mitch, why don't you do something to wrap your stupid part up?
Oh, you know what people really love? Do your little song and dance.
No.
Yeah!
Okay. Which one?
Once again, Florida won, and
Damn.
the Russians tied.
I'll do it. Who's my best friend in the world? Don Barris is. Who's the king of Poontang? Don Barris is. Who's my best friend? Sing it in the world. Don Barris is. Who's the king of
First of all, you're stealing somebody else's song.
It's called
and the way it
Parallel Thought.
goes, it says, who's my best friend in the world? Don Barris is. Who's the king of President of Poontang? Don Barris is. He's my friend, he's my pal, he's the one that gets the gal. He's the best guy that I know.
Not Michelle Cumden by Too Many Men.